name is Ron Danielewski. I am the Chief Instructor, and what I'm going to share with you over the next series of videos are concealed carry basics, if you will. What makes me qualified to share with you concealed carry basics? Well, it's been over 25 years of my experience as both an instructor and an operator in permissive and non-permissive environments. You see, over the past 25 years, I've trained everything from civilians to recruits to Navy SEALs to even Nepalese Gurkhas and pretty much everything in between. I've carried concealed in no BS environments like Afghanistan and Iraq in both casual clothing as well as formal clothing protecting American dignitaries. So with that in mind, what I'd like to show and share with you are some of the pieces of equipment, some of the techniques, some of the tips we've used, some of the tips that I've learned from great operators that I've had the opportunity to work with, now coming home to you. One of the first things I'd like to do is to define concealed. The dictionary tells us that concealment means to hide something, to keep something from sight. So it naturally flows that good concealment, proper concealment, will actually do a good job of keeping your firearm hidden from everyone around you. This is what we at Pulse call complete concealment, and it's really a lifestyle. In the next series of videos, what I'm going to show you is a way that you can start getting yourself set up at home even before you get your licensing. Now, I'm not advocating that you carry concealed without a license. What I'm saying is you can do this effectively at home, learn how to be comfortable with it, and actually be proficient with it before you ever get licensed and then have to carry out in public. It's a gradual transformation that we hope you'll make over the next few months until you get your license. So to kick off the series, let's start talking about the 4 principles of effective concealment. The first one is choose comfortable clothing and equipment. Okay? This is going to be clothing and equipment that you need to be able to wear all the time. If it's not comfortable, you're not going to wear it. And the less you wear it, the less effective you're going to be in your concealment. The less effective you're going to be as a concealed carrier. And that means you're not going to be able to do that job right now in your mind you're hoping you're going to be able to do, which is defend the lives of innocent people. The second principle is to the effective concealment is being able to have clothing that actually does its job. That is effective in keeping your firearm concealed. If it's not and you have concerns, then you're going to start fidgeting. You're going to start having all these little tells that anybody who has any experience looking at anyone who's carrying concealed will be able to look at that person, look at you, and say, look at the way he's moving his hand, look at the way he's adjusting his shirt. He's obviously hiding something. And again, that defeats the purpose of the concealed carry. Next is, the equipment you choose needs to be simple and effective in doing its job. One of those things means that it needs to be able to retain that firearm in jostling. If it's too loose, the equipment you're holding and your firearm falls out, and maybe after you've been knocked down, after you've rolled around a little bit, and that firearm falls out, you're not going to be able to employ it the way you would like to. Finally, the 4th principle is training. Like everything else in life, if you want to get really good at it, and if you're going to be a concealed carrier, we hope you want to be very good at what you're doing, you're going to need to seek training. That means you're going to have to find a group that can help you train, and then you're going to have to find a range that's going to allow you to train the way you will fight. Because, in the end, you're going to fight the way you train. That concludes this video. We'll catch you into the next video when we start talking about some of the gear and equipment.